Happy Thursday. This is my first Walk with Winston video. And so today I'm in Reston, Virginia, Reston Town Center. It's a urban living, working, shopping community that is just outside of our Front Stream Reston offices. And so it's a nice walking destination from whatever hotel I happen to stay at when I come here. It's craziness in terms of just the availability of hotel rooms. We have a couple of go-to places that we do when we come to Reston, and so go-to option 1 was sold out. Go-to option 2 was good, but it's the first time I've stayed there when I've been doing my walking. So today is day, I think, 35 of the walking challenge that I'm doing with my sister. And we have a little acronym, a little nicknames that we have for ourselves in terms of it, but basically the acronym means a summer of transformation. And so taking these power walks and being intentional about getting daily exercise through walking has been a big part of our journey together. And so it's been super fun to connect with my sister every morning on our walks. We do a little video chat like this. We track our walking in terms of Map My Walk, so it gives us accountability and measurement in terms of the pace of the walk, the length of the walk, the duration of the walk. All of these things are gamifying the transformation and the change that we both hope and believe for in our lives. My sister is doing an amazing job. At the beginning of this journey together, a little over a month ago, we thought, 3-mile walks, they're very, very impressive. 4-mile walks, they're very, very impressive. Now we're routinely getting 5, 6, 7-mile walks in before our day begins at the dawn. And so it really has prompted me to think about change in a different way. And so hashtag that I'm using, kind of the mantra I'm using, and the concept that I'm building out is one that's called change is a game. So how can we gamify change? Make it entertaining, novel, winnable, inspiring, novel. There's a whole bunch of concepts that are going into this that I'll be sharing very soon on my walks with you all to go through that transformation together. In full transparency, the last couple of years have been difficult for me. I've gone through very significant changes, and I bought into the mindset that change is difficult, that change is stressful, that change is somehow unwanted, that change is overwhelming. All of these things that are our mindsets are stories that we're telling ourselves about change. And because I bought into all those stories, and especially all those negative stories, then I've sought out coping mechanisms that would help me manage or mask those changes in my life. One obvious one for me in my life, one recurring story has been that when I've gone through these massive changes, I turn to food and sometimes alcohol for comfort to numb myself. And not only does that compound the problem by adding additional weight, adding additional sleepless nights, it just doesn't, it's not aligned with what my body really needs to go through these significant life changes. So, in full transparency, I'm as high on the weight scale as I've been in a long, long time. And I've been really inspired by seeing friends of mine who have transformed their lives by, 1, making a decision, but 2, really adopting a new mindset. And so Walking with Winston, this little video series that you and I are beginning, is a way to show this transformation, to show the journey of changing my mindset, and also the physical transformation that is inevitably going to come, because I believe to the core of my being that our bodies reflect our minds. They're just a manifestation of the mindsets that we've had and had in our life. Oh, my earbud is telling me my split pace here on this walk, so it's very distracting to listen to my split time and talk to you at the same time. That was the 3 mile mark, so good start to the morning so far. So this is the first of what I hope to be many walks with you, to share this transformation, both from a mindset perspective, a physical perspective, and a mental perspective. I believe we are spirit, mind, and body, and when all of those are aligned, it manifests in how we show up in the world, how we treat others, and especially how we treat ourselves. So, and one other thing I wanted to mention this morning. I've made the commitment to work out 6 days a week for the rest of my life. Actually, that commitment's been underway now since the beginning of this transformational period. And I've met that goal for the last 5 weeks in a row, despite a very heavy travel schedule for work, and despite many mornings that I would rather just kind of do my thing. I really have appreciated making that commitment. It's a commitment that I've seen others who have transformed themselves make. And it's just easier to execute than to be in decision anxiety. So that's why concepts like abstinence make a great difference to me, because it takes that decision process out of your hands. Once you've made the decision, you don't have to spend any mental energy on it again. And so making a commitment to exercise, albeit in a casual, leisurely walk, makes it fun, makes it achievable, and makes it anxiety-free. So I'll share some cool stuff tomorrow in terms of other personal development decisions and investments that I'm making. I've committed to monthly personal development investments going forward, whether that's a conference, a class, a networking situation. And so I've got September and October already lined up. I'll share more about that tomorrow. You guys have a great day.